Yo, 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 it's the Black King Goku. And I had a song prepared, but she just had to interrupt it. But that's okay. It wasn't mad at her. I got mad at the fact that I accidentally pushed her and I wasn't even trying to. I did it without thinking. But I did make it up to her. I gave her some streets. I didn't really hurt her or nothing. But it's the way I didn't like it at all. But anyway, enough about me and what happened about her. She seems to be doing okay. She wasn't upset about it. I was. She's happy as a joy kill. And most of the time, nothing affects her. And a lot of times, she gets like, "Are you mad? I'm gonna run now. You know, hide or something." And I can't blame her for that. But anyway, I have been going through, and I got a lot done. I thought that it was gonna take me quite a while to do it. I might need about one more day or two just to finish off what I gotta do. Because I am kind of complying for now until things kind of change over. The whole idea of what my audience is for my videos. And like I said, I'm using the YT app for that. But I got a lot done. I mean, man, I thought it was going to take me a long time. But I went through a whole bunch. It took me about over about 2 hours just to get that done. But like I can start it up tomorrow, if I have to, and the next day. It's finish if I can remember where I'm at. But either way, I'm almost done. I still got quite a little bit more to go through. I also have videos that I have to upload. Once I get that cut up, all I have to do is just do that, and that'll be it. I mean, all I have to do is just now, while it's uploading through this thing and over there, I could do it while it's in the process of uploading and say, okay, well, and I can wait till after it's done or do it while it's uploading, which I've never had that before, that I can remember. But I mean, through this, I know that it wasn't through, mobile, but if it was anything, it would have been on PC. But that would have been, years ago? And anyway, yeah. According to my deal, I actually have at least, let's see, 688 videos, and it doesn't even show the newer ones, because, I mean, if you count, yesterday, for the bonus survival, that's not anything that's new, or basically, it would actually be an older video anyway, but it would be way far back, and if you can't tell, you can't go too far with this app, so I don't think you can anyway. I'll try, but I'm not going to promise anything. So, I mean, according to this deal here, again, I mean, the very first episode that I have legitimately of my own is Final Fantasy IX, and, yeah. Yeah, see, that's as far as back as I can go, which was a year ago. The last video there, where it says episode 11, and then when I get even more, it'll go up to about 1 or 2. I don't know how many it's going to take before it say, yep, all you can see is 12, and then plays updates, which is that video there, and then so on, etc. I mean, I could actually. This is why I went through, and I'm also making sure I go through them all and putting them in list if they're not already, like the older videos. You'll see they're a lot of them are put in posts, and that's another thing I need to talk about. But anyway, put them in posts because some of them just don't have a home right now. There's a play of Zelda. It's not mine. Again, it happens to do with another character who has his own channel now. And he's actually doing it from the fresh start and everything. Including Final Fantasy IV, which is actually a complete fresh start. Even though he's completed Final Fantasy, Mystic Quest, to be more exact. And he's now on his own. So, I mean, literally, I've got, lists here. If you don't already know, I think I've got bonus videos. I know that you might be seeing playlist lists here, but you wouldn't see them normally. because I got them privated. Okay, maybe I don't. I don't have that one done, but you know, whatever. Then again, I must have added it because if you see like, okay, I'll show you an example. Unless I create it, you know, like, yeah, that's true, actually, now that I think about it. But anyway, like, okay, for example, see this list right here? Yeah. I don't know what this is. I wouldn't check it, but I think it removes it for some reason or another, but it doesn't really delete the playlist, which makes no sense. But either way, I don't want to do that. I've done that before. But yeah, anyway. And I decided to add, like, videos to it, and I have. Let me see here. Like, there's one for horses and rain. Yeah, I made this list. That's not my video, and it's not uploaded on my account, because otherwise, if it had been uploaded, it would have said DaBLackKing underneath of it. But anyway, you know, even though it's got a space in between there. Anyway, see where it says underneath there DBDKMP? Well, his video is there. And then, but that's public for all to see. I'll give you another example that would more, let's see. I know I got it somewhere here. That ain't it. What else do I got here? Be more of a perfect example if I can just find one that's actually privated, but it has people in it. And there are some lists that I don't want to show, like one, actually. Here's another one. There's bonus videos. I mean, I got like a lot in here because, well, you know, depending on like, so that's also another thing I want to talk about. See where it says the longer it is on there, some of them are because of what I was doing, like when I was doing live streaming or whatever. That's bonus, part of bonus. I'm going to start making that part of bonus. And the longer it is, which won't be a thing anymore since I'm redoing the whole Final Fantasy, even though I'm not actually showing off everything. If you want that, you'll have to actually watch the video, no matter how long it is. But, I mean, Final Fantasy 7 anyway. Well, even Final Fantasy 4, but anyway. You know, they're all in here. The longer they are, more than, like, at least 30 minutes. If I get, like, close to 40, they're okay. I mean, they're like, if they get, like, 40-some minutes, the newer ones, they're not going to be in here. But these are, like, for the older ones, mainly, especially because they were way too long, and they're not going to be that long anyway. So, you know. But, like, the old ones, like, especially Minecraft videos, are also going to be considered, well, at least for the older one. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that for the newer ones that I've got from Minecraft. But, yeah. Like that one right there. Very first video I ever did of Final Fantasy 4, it's in here because it was close to an hour, and that's not good. Right now, there's old, these are just for like old and ones that I just do for mainly bonus videos, and for ones that don't have a home, like Zelda. Like, in other words, by home I mean another separate playlist for them to be when I do get one, which will be when I want to have like more videos to put into it. If it has like 1 or 2 videos, it's gonna stay in here. There's no point in putting in. Well, actually, I probably could go ahead and do it anyway, but I don't want to bury things, so I want to make sure that everybody can do that. Which speaking of which, when this video ends, please comment below, see if you can find all the playlists when they're all out. Right now, like, I don't have nothing for Zelda that I thought I did. But what I'm going to do is, instead of making it separate, because it's not going to be like, you know, Zelda and then Mystic Quest. It's going to be, since I was hosting it, which meant at the time that it was being uploaded to my channel, because also he didn't have his own branded icon where he was by himself for DBDKMP. And anyway, it's going to be an old series that I'm not going to be doing anymore. I'm also going to title it Old, because it's not going to be anything where I used to do hosting, but I don't do hosting no more. But you might still see the very first, stuff time he actually had done it, where he made mistakes and all kinds of stuff. Now he's actually way better at it. Not that I thought it was stupid or whatever when they originally did it, but I mean, I guess the quality might be kind of stupid the way it was. You couldn't do anything about it back then. Even now, you can't hardly do anything about it, but at least it's even way more improved. The time it was actually being played. And see, anyway, Brian Lord is not something I'm going to be playing. So, yeah. If you want to see me doing Nintendo games, I'll just like either live stream them. I mean, at least for DaBLackKing, that being me anyway. Or I'll put them up on BitChute. I'm just not going to do them here because I mainly focus on PlayStation because I'm already doing Final Fantasy 7, 4, and Suikoden. There's another game for PlayStation. There's actually another one that I have. I mean, these things that I've already started, but like, it's one of my favorite games. It's not really favorite like I played through it and beaten it or anything, but I favored it because of the character. But other than that, I mean, and I know how to get through it now, so I mean, I wouldn't say all the way through, but I know what I was missing, and I didn't know that at the time when I was first playing it, even many moons ago. And I still have the original legit CD. Actually, I had to get a recent copy of it. I lost it along. I think I got one. Maybe I'm gonna swear to that, but somewhere down in the unit I need to go clear out. But either way, I know that I have one here, and I don't know where it's at. It might be screwed up. I don't know. But either way, I still own a copy of it, and I think I've only got like one video of it so far that I've found going through my videos of the past. And the only way I could do that is the YT app, as it's called, but it's basically the YT Creator app. It's actually, that's just short for that, with the YouTube app, short for the Creator app, and where you can actually select for what audience. But you can also sit there. It's like basically being on PC, but the difference is though is that it's a YouTube app for the mobile, where you can select what audiences. However, you cannot take on or off monetization, which really sucks. I think you probably have to do that on PC, which sucks. But either way, I'm not really happy about it. But I'm not exactly sad or mad about it, but whatever. I'm just cooperating. And I don't know when I'm going to post these. What time I'm going to upload them. But it will be after. Actually, no, I take that back. I don't know when I'm going to post them. I just know that I will need at least 1 or 2 days. And even though this is actually being recorded on Sunday, December the 1st. Yeah. But as far as when it's going to be uploaded, it'll be like either by tomorrow. See these videos that I have here. I'm going to show you which ones are mine, which ones are not. Because we're kind of sharing this thing for recording. Someone else has a video on here that's not mine, but I'm not going to go over it. So, anyway, that's mine for the 21, 30, 23, and that one's there is mine for 3403. I think the 3808 is mine. I'll find out in a second here. Be right back. Yeah, it's mine. Also, see that whited out? That means we're in the middle of recording it. And even if I were to pause it, I can't play it back. That's one of the unique features about this. So the only way I can edit, I can actually go through videos once it gets done. I go like this, I can go like trim. I can also delete the video, which means it's permanently deleted out of my records and it'll never be uploaded to YouTube. But either way, I just wanted to tell you, I still got quite a few more videos I gotta go through before I'm finished. And I've been putting off, I did a video today, I think. No, maybe I didn't. I know I did one yesterday. Well, actually, 2 or 3 of them. But this will be like my 4th video that I'm going to put on hold for a while until I get that done. That way, once I get it sorted, I can like go, oh, okay, I can sit there and go and put it through the YT app, which is for the iPhone. It's legally legit. And I can do that. I don't have to sit there and do this on this Android, because if I did that, it would take up room, although it's taking up room anyway with the games I've got. So I got to be careful how much I actually download. I own the game, but that's not it. It's just like, the thing I got to be careful about is the space. So right now, I have everything going to the SD card. Most of it's going to the internal storage, and that would be like, for the cheat codes. I know you don't like that, but I don't really care. Again, that's for my own personal endeavor whenever I feel like doing it. But right now, I'm not, when it comes to this game, I'm not going to use the cheat codes, except to try them off a screen on a different file or something and see what it works. Because I want to see this shield that was supposedly never in the game unless you use a cheat code, and it was like a fire shield. I don't remember the name of it, but it was through randomizer how it was found. And it'd be one of the places you would normally find a certain item that I would be going over. But again, I had to use a guide because, honestly, I didn't know nothing. Obviously, when I first played it, I never used a guide, because I do know pretty much my way around this game. It's not that, it's other things I don't know anything about. Like how to go past that first boss fight that I had trouble with. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And by the first boss fight, I mean the one that I have to go with as a different character. That's going to be throughout the main game. But the very first character actually has a boss fight, and that one there is easily enough. Something that a lot of people can pull off is that when they can take the time and take out that boss without having to be healed up by this certain other character. But once you do, though, it kind of screws up things, because she's supposed to give items to another character. I don't know if that really does or not, but I've always had that trouble with that boss. So what I'm going to do with a different method, because I'm going to have to, because I have crappy luck with that fight. I'm going to use, I'm going to use something that will help me get through it all, so that I don't have to do that. But through the rest of the game, because I won't be using that character no more, unless I beat the game, and there's other modes, but they could be unlocked, but I'm not sure I'm going to want to play those. Anyway, the thing I want to tell you though is that it's the only way I can even get through it. The rest of the game should be easy as pie for me. It's not that I don't know what to do against him, it's just, the very first fight, don't get me wrong. The first time I had to face the guy is not the hard part. It's the part when he basically transforms. And I'll tell you, that's the part I have a trouble with. And that's the part I'm going to see if I can get away with getting it, the thing I need to use to get past that point. Because, in other words, if it'll implement it then. Because it's not that hard to beat him in the first stage. It's the second stage to the last, before you have to go on to the next character to the rest of the main game. The other character I'm not going to use anything with, other than the one cheat code I want to find. I say that out loud. That one thing I got to find out if he's got a shield. And don't worry, I'll just be doing it off screen. And as much as I hate to do it, I just don't see any other way around it. It's like this other thing, this other game I've got that I'm going to bring back. You know, I don't know if I'll do it on mobile or not, but I'll probably sacrifice the game I got now. Even though I like it, I also like this other game, which this would be it right here. This is a game I'm going to eventually bring back from the dead. Right now, it's kind of on retirement. I'll have to start it all over, but hey, at least I'll have the game. Which means I'm going to have to delete some files, but hey, it'll be done. And by files, I'm going to have to get rid of Succubum 1. Don't worry, I'll keep the original ones that are already there. But in any case, the ones I want to get rid of are the ones that are with the LP itself. And that's after the fact that I've actually, beaten the LP. Or beaten the game within the LP. And once that happens, it's going to be deleted so I can make room for that. And the other games. Now, because of the room on the memory card, which is going to be a pain in the butt. Now, the second game, I won't have much trouble because I can put it on either card, which won't be a problem. I'll probably have to give up Final Fantasy IV for the next game I'm going to work on as well. It's a secret project that I don't even have up yet, but I will once it's done. It'll be replacing that one. As far as what's going to replace Final Fantasy VII, well, I already have something in mind for that. And then, yeah. Once that's all done and said, I'll have to consider going back to PC because as far as mobile is concerned, unless I can get like an iPad or something like that to play on, there's not much I can do in terms of recording, and I did not mean to do that. I apologize. But in any case, I just wanted to tell you, because like PS2 games, I'm going to have to make sure I got a PC because otherwise it ain't going to happen. Which means it may be a while before any more can be shot out. I will try to focus on like some other games or something, But it won't be anything Nintendo unless it's going up on BitChute. Because, see, BitChute is a place I'm going to be primarily going to after I've settled out everything and all that. So, that'll be the thing. I forgot that I was looking for the playlists. I was watching this at one time, but I've seen all of it. Think about it anyway. There's a card called Chronicles. I think it's supposed to be a fan-made game. It's either that one or the second one, I'm not sure. But anyway. Let's see here. There should be a list somewhere in this ugly plaything. I'll be right back. I'm going to pause a bit. Well, I didn't really want to show this list, but this is a perfect example. What is this? I'm not going to go through all of it because of some things that are not what I consider appropriate to show. Actually, there's a lot of it in this list. And that's because, there's stuff. Also, there's stuff like in here for like, I had like a deal and it's actually been claimed by Toei Animation. That video right there called Gundam Wing See-Through Hang On. Even though that user is called Unfitting Toast. Yeah. Well, it's been claimed. I'm not going to click on it, though. But in any case, what happens in the GM closet and all that crap in there, that's a perfect example of what I was talking about when I was saying, like, when I had a private video and I'd, like, added other people to it, but it was privated. So, yeah. See, whereas music's public, because, in case I want to, I don't know. Well, in any case, I just want to say though that that's how it goes, and I'll see y'all later. This has been an update video, and I promise you that nothing is being affected as far as, well, actually being recording at the moment as far as upload goes. I'm actually holding off right now. I will be posting some in the future as well. I don't know when, but yeah. I'm actually holding up on posting right now. Period. I mean, until that's done. It's probably taking me up till tomorrow, but I'm going to try and record some more tonight before I give it up. Alright, this has been DaBLackKing, Goku for the vlogs, and DaBLackKing for the rest of the DLPs, your host. For YouTube videos on my channel, where I apparently am a LP gamer random, here I will be doing epic Let's Plays, which is actually more like DaBLackKing plays, because we're not doing them as a Let's Play, but they technically are and aren't. So yeah. Yeah, the reason I say I have no upload schedule because a lot of times I do miss out and I just don't have anything particularly uploaded. It's recent, even though I've already have a lot. And when I do, I practically do it about every day until I miss out, or when I have to hold off because of due to circumstances such as computer or devices going down or something that I have no way to record on, much less even play games on. It has to be for both if I'm going to do it anyway for YouTube. Yeah, there's my rules. You know how it is. Not that I can stop them from spamming me, or, or whatever. Right now, my current LPs are 3 of them in Final Fantasy 7, Final 4, and 7. It's called 1. So, I have something else in mind, but I have something else, two things in mind for Final Fantasy 7, 4. Actually, and one more thing for Sakota. I'm just gonna replace that. Now, it's not gonna be. I mean, it's probably gonna be like something else before I start the next game. So I will probably do something for that, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But in the meantime, again, it's gonna be a sacrifice I'm gonna have to make because I ain't got that much room left on here. And as much as I like this game and wouldn't mind playing it so many times, I'm not gonna give up Command and Conquer Red Alert Retaliation for it. And the only reason why I can say that is because you already know more about that. Because that's a game that I do intend to. Well, okay, maybe I could give it up since I don't always play it anyway. But anyhow, eventually I hope to turn it into an LP where I can actually do something about it. But I don't know when it's going to be exactly. It'll be something. Well, I do know this for a fact. As soon as I can find a guide to tell me what to do about a certain mission, because I don't know what to do about it. As I've tried doing it normally billions and billions of times, and I even tried using a cheat code. That didn't work. And the only time it actually works is if I'm in skirmish mode or survival mode, whichever one you want to call it. But campaign mode is completely different. It's basically like survival mode, but it's because you only get to go against one AI, and that's the enemy, depending on what disc you're on, whether it's Soviet or Allied. I'm on disc 1. Again, one of those unique things about this game is it doesn't really matter which side you're on. You can play either one. I kind of like that, but I don't really favoritize it over like games that do kind of do it in chronological order, like it really does. But I don't really not favor it either. But in other words, it has nothing to do with it. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.